What is up guys, me Ep2, also known as Cam, and welcome back to my FIFA 18 Chelsea career mode. Obviously last time out we introduced the series and we signed one player last time with also a bid going in for Juan Mata. Last time we signed Roberto at right back from Barcelona. I think it was for a fee of 22 million or something around that sort of... Yeah, we signed him for £25 million from Barcelona to us at Chelsea. We also made a bid for Juan Mata, trying to bring him back to Stamford Bridge at Chelsea from Manchester United. We put in a bid, I think, for 27 million, and we're waiting for some sort of confirmation of whether they've accepted the deal or not. If not, we'll go and try and sign him again, because I do want to get Juan Mata into the squad, because I think he'll be a very important player to be in this Chelsea side to be able to try and retain the Premiership title. We also have a few other scouting. We have a lot of different people on shortlist right now. We obviously still have Juan Mata, still a bit stalled. We have to wait for that to be accepted. We also have Quincy Promise, Boateng, Alba, Caraval, and Bale. The one who I'm probably going to go for right now is probably Bale, as he's probably the biggest player that I want to bring in at that sort of right wing. As you can see here, we have Pedro there, who I am looking to sell. He is on the transfer list, along with David Luiz and Cesc Fabregas. Those are the three players that I want to see go. I do have a note something that my Mac or my Elgato capture card only records for about 20 to 25 minutes, and if I don't stop the recording, I lose the video footage for the gameplay. So that's why this is going to be very weird, and why that is why there will be a lack of sort of footage on the sort of main menu. So right now we're just going to wait until we see you get any sort of. And there it is. Juan Mata's transfer offer has been unaccepted. They want 34 million for him. I do want Juan Mata. We are going to have to go into another negotiation with Mourinho. So here he is. He's good to see us. We're going to have to see what he says. So 34 million they want. I did ask for 27, so maybe we ask for 30 million and see if they accept that. I think 30 million for Juan Mata is a really, really good deal. It's less than what Manchester United bought him for, so they're going to make a loss, but we're going to get a player back for less money. But Mourinho still wants 34 million. It's close. We'll get the deal done. I want to ask for 32.6 million. I think he should accept that at that rate. I think he should accept that. That's like, they're only going to lose 1.4 million for what they actually want, really, but they should accept that. And he does. Now we go into contract negotiations with Mata, and I think that should be very easy. I think he's very eager to join back up with the Chelsea team. So let's hope that Mata accepts our contract offers, and let's see if we can sign him up. So I'm going to offer him an important role in the squad. I think just important would be fine, and I think he knows that he'll play quite a lot in the system that I'm going to play. And he does accept it. He wants a 3-year deal. I think that's fine. He is only 29. He is getting on a bit, but I think for the next 2 years he will be very important for this side. He doesn't want to release clause, which is very, very good indeed, and I'm very happy to accept that he doesn't want to release clause, because I don't want him to just go 1 year later for just a random fee. He wants a wage of, that's quite a big wage really, and the bonuses as well are quite big as well. I'm going to duck that down. I'm going to duck the signing bonus down, and I'm going to duck that. They're all going to be just lowered a bit, but I feel like he can accept that, and I think his appearance bonus has gone up quite a lot. And he is going to get 20 games. There's no doubt about that this season. He will get 20 games. So he is definitely going to get this bonus. I just don't want to, because we don't know how much the other players are going to go for, and I want to keep as much money as possible to be able to sign the players that I want. He doesn't accept it. It's a really tough decision, this is, because I really want to sign Mata. So alright, okay, that's the final offer I have. Oh, for God's sake, he's really, you know what, we're going to sign it for that. I want Mata in the team because I want his sort of passing ability, and we have Juan Mata. Juan Mata has returned to Stamford Bridge. That has now been confirmed. Along with Sergi Roberto, who is our new right back, Juan Mata is now our new attacking midfielder. And there he is, slotted right into the team there behind Morata. Mata will be our starting lineup for pretty much every game. He'll be in the starting lineup 100%. Ross Barkley's going to have to go on the bench. I'm not going to start Ross Barkley because I think Mata just has that bit more quality and a bit more of that experience. He's more well-rounded than Barkley. Barkley is going to be on the bench. And now we kind of just wait to see. Now the difficult thing is, the next player that I definitely want to try and sign is Bale. But we do not have the money for that. So really we're just going to have to go through. So that means we're going to have to go through July right now and wait for a big bid for any of the players that we have on the transfer list. Which is David Luiz, Pedro and Cesc Fabregas. We're going to have to wait and see if we get anything from that. So I'll let you know if we get anything from that. If we don't, then we'll probably go right into the Arsenal game. We have got a transfer offer in, but it's for Willian, and I'm not willing to sell Willian because he is definitely staying in the club, and I'm going to see him as a sort of backup to hopefully either Quincy Promes or Bale, preferably Bale. No offers either for the players. No offers for the players that we're actually trying to sell, which is always a problem because we want to sell them and we want to get a good amount of money from them. PSG have now come in for Cahill. And while he's not probably going to be one of my starters, he's still a very good backup for all the competitions and the Champions League. So I'm not willing to sell Cahill. As I do want to sell, as I keep saying, I want to sell David Luiz, Cesc Fabregas and Pedro. Because as I mentioned last time, they are players who are very good, but getting on a bit, but are worth a lot of money. So I want to get them on. We have a loan offer from Newcastle for Brown. I'm going to sell off, loan off Brown. Not sell off, I'm going to loan him out. There still has been no offers for anybody else, and that's really a big problem for us because I really want to sign Bale. We just don't have the money right now to sign him, which is the big problem. Nothing has been come in for any of our players that we want to sell. We have a transfer offer for Azpilicueta from Liverpool for £51 million, and while that's a lot, Azpilicueta is going to be my starting centre-back. I'm not going to sell Azpilicueta whatsoever. He's going to be in that. If you can see here, he's the captain and he's going to be the starting man at centre-back along with Christensen. So I don't really want to sell him at all. So no, he's not going to go. I'm still waiting for any sort of offer for any other player that I'm having on the transfer list. There's just nothing here. And I can't. The players that I want. At this point, if we don't get a big offer for any of the players we want to sell, at that point, we probably are going to have to go for Quincy Promes. And while I really want to go for Bale, Quincy Promes still isn't actually that bad. He's quite young compared to Bale. He's still quite good. It's a tough decision because I really do want to go for Bale. But you look at there, even if we don't pay the release clause, we have to at least have 72 million, and we just don't have that. And his wages as well is just too much at that point. So at that point, in the next sort of couple of minutes, if you don't get a big offer in, we are going to have to go for Quincy Promes. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I just got an alert, as you can see there. Juan Mata, our new signing, is out for 4 months. Are you kidding me? Are you actually joking? We sign him, and now he's out for 4 months. So we can't even play him for like the first half of the season. He's out until pretty much November time. Oh my god, that's so annoying as well. That is so annoying. So that means Barkley's going to have to come in. So basically we've made no signings apart from Roberto right now. So annoying. Oh my god, I actually can't believe that. Oh god, that's so annoying, that is. That is so annoying. Alright, but in other news, we're going to have to now... We've had no offers for any other player, so right now, we're going to have to go for Quincy Promes. And that's so annoying that... Oh, god damn it, we just signed him this episode. For God's sake. Anyway, we're going to go for Quincy Promes as we can't really offer anything for Bale. They want a lot of money for Quincy Promes. £48 million they want. I'm not willing to pay that much. 72.5 million. They want 75 million. Really, right now, I'm just feeling really down. 37 million. And they're going to take it in consideration. And they're probably not going to accept it. Well, this is a bit of a tough spot we're in right now. Because now we have Arsenal coming up in the Community Shield. And we have no new players at all. We have Hazard, Morata, Pedro, Barkley, Kante, Bakayoko. The only signing we've made is Roberto. And they haven't accepted the offer. It's really been a bad start for us here. They want... Okay. They want 37 million. Do we accept it is the big question. Because at this point, I don't think we're going to get Bale. And I don't want to wait a long time before the Premier League starts. I want to be able to sign a player. So, do we take the risk? Do we take the risk? I'm going to negotiate again. This is so hard now. I'm just still frustrated with the whole Mata situation. 34.4 with 10%. And they accept it. They do accept it. And now we have to go into contract negotiations with Quincy Promise. I preferably, as I keep saying, I would like Bale. But if he's not going to come because we don't have the finances to be able to support him, or to be able to offer anything to Real Madrid, then we're going to have to go for Quincy Promise. He wants 5 years. I'll give him 5 years. I want him in here as long as possible. No release clause whatsoever. I'm not about that. And now the wage, he's probably going to want a lot. But it's very difficult, this is. And I'm not going to give him a bonus right now. Let's see what he offers. Alright, that's actually quite decent, actually. That's not a lot. The good thing about signing players who aren't from the Premier League, like Mata, because you compare, they're the same rating, and he's younger as well, but he's asking for less on his contract, which is, when you compare that to a player like Mata, you see how much he was asking. And it just seems like the better deal anyway. Well, his wage has gone up a lot. Well, his wage has gone up, and so is everything else. He wants 1 million for 15 appearances. So, do I accept that? No, I think I want to put the appearance fee up by that. I'll accept that. Now he wants less, but he wants more wage. Quincy Promise, you're really confusing me here right now. 75 grand a week. He's going to consider the wage offer. I feel like... this has not gone the way I expected it. Absolutely not. I'm so annoyed that Matt is out injured. I keep mentioning it, but it's true. I can't believe he's out. We've still got a good squad. Don't get me wrong. We still have a really good squad. It's just we don't have the players that I want to bring in that are better. Pedro still hasn't been given an offer. David Luiz and Cesc Fabregas, they haven't been given any sort of offers to anyone. I've got them transfer listed, right? Let me just check. No, that's transfer. Oh, I can check there. Oh, wait, I'm so stupid. I can check. They're on the transfer list, right? Yeah, Pedro, David Luiz, Fabregas are all on the transfer list. But, oh, you can go. Yeah, you can go. But nothing has come in. Nothing at all. When it looks like we're going to play our first game, our first competitive game of the season in the Community Shield against Arsenal with no signings whatsoever. And again, Aspilicueta has been given a bid from Spurs, but I'm not going to accept that. It's so frustrating that I'm getting not even that many offers, but when I do get an offer, it's for players that I don't want to sell on. And it's really annoying. And we still have to wait for Quincy Promise to come in and accept the wage offer, the contract that we're offering him. And it doesn't look like we're going to get him in before the Arsenal game. Unless this email right here is him accepting the offer. We have to see if he does actually do it. And he does! We have signed Quincy Promise on a 5-year deal. God, man. You know what? I will take that. I think I'll absolutely take that. Quincy Promise is going into the starting lineup. Oh wait, we have to accept it. Sorry, no, my bad. We have to accept it. So we go into the transfer hub. We have to accept it. Accept after. Quincy Promise is a Chelsea player. We have got Quincy Promise at Chelsea now, which is good. But obviously, I would have preferred to have Bale. But we just didn't. We needed a new player at that. At what I wanted. We wanted that player in that right wing. So now I'm putting Pedro out of the squad because I'm not going to play him at all. This is so frustrating. This is, but I'll have Fabregas on the bench, and I'll take Zappacosta off. But yeah, now we go into the game against Arsenal, and we have to expect to get a win, hopefully. So we'll go into the game against Arsenal, and let's hope we can get a result. Right, lads, here we go. Community Shield Day. Now let's hope we can get a good result against Arsenal. Arsenal, I don't know what kind of signings they've made. We'll find out in a minute. But let's hope we can get a good result against them. We've got Quincy Promise and Roberto making their debuts today. Let's hope they do well. We can try and channel that right-hand side. Here we go. Wembley Stadium. Ooh, this is going to be really interesting because the transfers have not gone the way we wanted them to. We got Roberto, our first choice right back, and I'm glad we brought him in. We wanted Bale, but we couldn't sell any of the players we have on transfer listed, so we didn't get Bale in. We got Quincy Promise, but I still think it's quite good. Let's hope we can get a good result against Arsenal. But here we go. Thomas Lemar has gone to Arsenal. Unlike in real life, where Arsenal failed to sign him during, I think it was January, yeah, when they sold Sanchez, they wanted to get Lemar in. No, that's not what happened. They just couldn't sign Lemar. The Arsenal lineup is Czech, Bellerin, Mustafi, Koscielny, Koscielny, Aubameyang, Thomas Lemar, Ozil on the right-hand side, which is interesting. I don't know if that's how you best utilise Ozil. I mean, might look at to get our advantage there. But Lamar's playing on the left, and they got Aubameyang in the middle, a striker. So don't count him out yet. But we're playing Courtois, Roberto making his debut, Azpilicueta, Christensen, Alonso, Bakayoko, Kante, Barkley, Hazard, Morata, and Quincy Promise making his debut at number 17. So let's hope we can get a good result here today. Obviously, when you get these Community Shield games at the start of the season, you do want to play well and get a good result. Arsenal don't seem like they're messing around this season. But obviously, Aubameyang is now held away. And Courtois with a good save. 2 minutes in. Courtois has already been called upon. Aubameyang with a decent chance there. But Courtois always had his covers cornered. He always had his... don't know what I'm saying. He had it knocked down, let's just say that. But now Arsenal with a corner now. Oh, they have a short corner now. I wasn't actually paying attention there. And Morata goes away. Arsenal with the throw-in. And now, Barkley now. Comes to Bakayoko. And now pass. And now we see Promise on the wing. And now Promise does well. Didn't really mean to pass it there. But he did get a touch on the ball there. And now Marcos Alonso. Bakayoko. Kante. But poor pass. And now Ozil on the right-hand side. To Ramsey. El Neni, who's on the booking now. We're trying to win it, but we don't get it. And now, Bellerin, Ozil now, to Ramsey. He does well there. And now it comes to Lemar, who was said not to score today. And we deal with it very well. And now, we could be on the counter-attack. Bakayoko. I see Quincy Promise there, but is that too much on it? Yes, it is. It's too much. Now, Aubameyang does well here. And Alonso does very well. But we don't win the ball back, and we give it away again. Now Ramsey now to El Neni, Koscielny, no, Koscielny. Now Mkhitaryan, signing from Manchester United, obviously in January in real life. He'll hope to make the impact on his debut here for Arsenal. But we also want people like Roberto and Quincy Promise to have a good game. And now Promise is on the ball here now. Back sells it to Roberto, Bakayoko, pass into Quincy Promise, but very poor indeed. Now Ramsey now. Lemar on the right-hand side, oddly enough. And we tried to tackle him, but Ramsey gets away. Now comes to Aubameyang. Lamar, he can get a cross in. Alonso tries to tackle him. Now back to Ramsey to Aubameyang. And now Mkhitaryan. They score. We couldn't just deal with them. We didn't get the ball away from them. And Mkhitaryan, it was a really good finish from Mkhitaryan. I think it was a first time finish, but if not, it was still a great finish. Arsenal 1-0 up against us in the Community Shield. We can see here, we just don't deal with it, and there's space in there. Aubameyang turns away well, and what a finish from Mkhitaryan. But you think, should Quartard get something on it? At the end of the day, Aubameyang really got past our defender there, and Mkhitaryan with a great finish. And it's 1-0 to Arsenal. They've been the better side, and really, we've been very poor in possession. So, 1-0 Arsenal. Can we reply straight away? Now Barkley into Kante, and he's going to have a shot in there. And Koscielny does well to block it. We now have a corner now. Can we do anything of it? It's in. Aspilicueta, and now to Kante. Oh, Mustafi with a great block there. I don't know if it was going in or not, but it's a decent chance of goal. It's our first real opportunity. Now trying. Contain them. Now Ramsey. Christensen does very well. And now we can break it. Barkley running with the ball. I see Quincy Promise. I try to give the ball to him, and he does well to recover it. And now Barkley in the middle. Barkley should score. Barkley should score there. You can see here Quincy Promise does very well to pick him out, but Barkley is close. But from there you've got to get it on target. It should be 1-1. Barkley with a poor finish. It's about to be half time. And really, I'd say we've been quite poor. I think Quincy Morris did give us that one chance there, with Barkley missing the open goal. I wouldn't say open goal. Arsenal nearly get a chance there with a decent cross in. But really, we've been very poor, and that's half time. So far, not going our way. Arsenal with really the only chance of the game, for them at least. And we had a chance at the other end. Not many chances in this game. But the only difference is Arsenal are leading 1-0 at half-time with Mkhitaryan with a great finish on him. It was poor defending that led to the goal. Let's hope at half-time the players can rally together. What was the stats there? Really, when you look at it, we've had the better shots. They've had a lot more possession though. Do I change anything? I don't think I will. No, I think we still have the good amount of quality in our team to get something from the game. Oh no, that's a gift there. There's a gift there. There's a poor pass. And Morata, he's in for the goal. And check. He should save that. But we should score that as well. 2 chances now where we should have scored, really. And we don't do it. Arsenal lose possession of the ball. And with a poor pass, and Barkley was in. And a great pass for him. And now the corner's in. Bakayoko. And now Roberto, he has the chance. No, blocked by Aubameyang. Aubameyang now. It comes to Santi Cazorla, and it's a poor pass. And Roberto needs to get it clear, and he does. And now we're on the break here. It comes to Morata. He now needs to beat his defender of Mustafi. Or cut inside. I see Bakayoko. He'll go for the shot, and it's so poor. He shoots it right at Coutinho. No, he shoots it right at Czech. So poor. We're now across in. Morata. And it's another corner. Can we try and get this chance now? It's a poor corner. And it's a free kick to Arsenal. And Morata's getting a yellow card for it. It's just not been good enough. It's just not been good enough at all. We need to make changes, and we need to make them fast. I'm going to bring Willian on for Quincy Promise. He's had an okay debut. But it just has not been good enough. I'm going to bring on Fabregas for Bakayoko. Bakayoko's been okay, but he had that chance and he just didn't put it away. So now, let's hope these changes change the game in our fortunes. And it comes back to Xhaka. And now, out wide to Lamar, to Cazorla. Christensen with an important block. If that had gone in, it would have been game over for us. Fabregas. And now, I saw Hazard there. Xhaka, he gets in the way. We've had those 2 chances when really we should have scored. And if I have to say, we've deserved to lose this game. We lose the game 1-0. Very poor from us. That one opportunity for Arsenal, that's really the only decent chance they've had all game. And it's a really poor performance from us. Signing still needed. I have to say the passing wasn't up to par either, so we lose the Community Shield to Arsenal. Arsenal, I don't think Arsenal were that impressive today. I think going forward they had only those 2 chances and they took one of them in the first half. And I think really, when you look back on the game, we should have scored. And the only reason we didn't was the poor finishing from both Barkley and Bakayoko. Back now, and we've had a transfer offer for Victor Moses from Leicester City for 16 million. I'm not going to sell Moses, as he's really going to be my backup to Roberto as the right back. Honestly, that was quite poor from us, very poor, and now we have to wait for a signing to come out. Have to wait for a selling, sorry, but there's nothing coming on for us, and it looks like we're going to be trying. Well, looks like we're going to be going to the game against Burnley with nothing really new indeed. I'm sort of thinking to start Fabregas this game and put Becky on the bench. He didn't play fantastically well, but he got a few tackles in, but nothing really to show that he deserves to be in the team. He had that one chance to put us level in the second half, and he just didn't really do it. So, really, we have to do better this game against Burnley. Burnley, easy opposition. Arsenal, still a very good side indeed, as to what people believe in real life. So we go into the game against Burnley, and let's hope we can get some sort of result. Here we go. First game of the season against Burnley at Stamford Bridge at home. Let's hope we can get some 3 points today. Only change in the squad is that Cesc Fabregas is starting ahead of Bakayoko. Still on the transfer list. Still waiting for a bid to come in for him. But if we don't get any sort of bid for any of the players we have on the transfer list, we might as well utilise them. Cesc Fabregas does start for Chelsea. Let's hope we can get a good result. Burnley have made 2 signings. Former City player Nasatic, I think that's how you pronounce his name, and I didn't see who the other player was. I wasn't really paying attention to the other player, but it seems to be him. Let's hope that those new Burnley signings don't have any sort of impact in this game against us. Let's hope again we get some 3 points on the table in the first game of the season. Barkley now, early on this first half. It's a poor passing in from Barkley, but he wins it back. It comes to Quincy Promise, and now Fabregas passing to Morata. Going to try and get past the defender, but we don't really do. And Quincy Promise now, fake shot, and he brings it in. It comes to Morata, and there's a decent chance, and Pope does save it. First chance of the game, 4 minutes in. Decent effort on goal from Morata from far out, but keeper dives to it, and he gets the save. Well, now we do have the corner. Now Fabregas looks to get the end of it, but we don't get anything on it. And now Quincy Promise. Christensen, who's up front now from the corner, and now comes to Haddad. Going to cross this in, but it's a poor cross and it comes right to the Burnley defender. Fabregas. Pass into Barkley. And now Morata tries to get it back into Barkley. And it comes to Quincy Promise now on the wing. And now look to cross it in. He does. Morata! And that's 1-0 to Chelsea. What a cross from Quincy Promise. Morata started that move off, and he just made that run into the box, and it was really easy for him. He gets his first goal for Chelsea. What a finish, and what a cross from Quincy Promise to bring that out right to Morata's feet. We'll have a look at the replay here. He started the move off, he passed it to Quincy Promise, and that's a beautiful finish if I do say so myself. Morata started that pass off to Quincy Promise. Quincy Promise did really well to get the cross in, and now it's 1-0 to Chelsea against Burnley. Sean Dyche does not look happy indeed. Burnley now on the wing. Sam Vogt is on the wings now. He does well to get past my defender. And whoa, he had a chance there, and Courtois with a very important save. We'll have a look at the replay there. He doesn't get it, and Courtois manages to save it. off the striker of Burnley, and we get away with that, really. It's a corner for Burnley. We're with another chance, and it's offside for Vokes. Again, Courtois there when we needed him. Down to Morata. I passed it into Quincy Promise. And now, it's not Morata, it's Roberto, and he's going to cross it in. And Morata got something on that, but well wide. Quincy Promise. And now, Morata finds himself in space. He has the shot off, but nothing on it. And now, it comes to Hazard. He does well to hold the defender off. And there comes to Kante. Barkley! How do you miss that, Barkley? It's an open goal, and again, that's the second time he's done that. It's an open goal, the keeper's out of it, and you put it wide. That's so poor from Barkley. You can see why I wanted Mata to start, but we don't start him as he's been out for 4 months now. He's going to be out for 4 months. And now, Vokes now crosses it in, and now Burnley had a decent chance there, but nothing of it again. Burnley, you can see the difference in quality from both sets of teams. But now Barkley, lovely back heel to Morata. He now tries to get past the defender, and he does. He has the chance to get the shot off. Oh, ever so close for making it 2-0 to Chelsea with him getting his second goal. Decent shot, just wide. Fabregas loses the ball. That's really bad and really poor. Now, Vokes now. Christensen again. What I will say about this Chelsea team, the defence for so far have played really well. They've been probably our best players in the last 2 games against Arsenal and against Burnley. We've been better here today than we were against Arsenal, but at the same time, I should be saying that anyway. And now, Barkley can go on run now. We'll use his pace. That's the shot off, and again, it's more poor finishing from Barkley. Kante tries to get it to Hazard. Drinkwater does well to win the ball back. And now, Willian can break using his pace. He now cuts inside. He does very well. Shot off right at the keeper. And that would ideally mean full time. It is full time. Another 1-0, but this time it goes in our favour. I think we play very well. I think a lot of players can do better. I think we do need a few more signings. I think maybe one in midfield. I think really we just need to strengthen in midfield right now. That might be an area I'll be looking to sign a player for. Morata with 1 goal with an assist from Quincy Promise. Another transfer offer for Gary Cahill after the game, and we are going to just reject that offer because I'm not looking to sell Gary Cahill whatsoever. Next game will be the next episode, which will be against Spurs at Wembley, so let's hope we can get a result from that. Hope you guys do enjoy the Chelsea career mode. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time for the game against Spurs, and hopefully we can try and sell some players that we have on the transfer list. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.